Hurricane Michael at full throttle when it slammed into the Florida Panhandle a year ago.
Yeah, the storm's devastating winds topping out at 160 miles an hour. That made it a Cat 5 hurricane just before landfall.
Fox News meteorologist Matt Barentine stationed on Panama City Beach as Michael came in.
We're about 25 miles out from the eye itself, and we're really starting to pick up the winds. If we look off in the distance here, I'm behind big buildings, so I'm in a protected area, so you don't see the wind blowing me around a lot. But look there out by the road, and look at the trees bending down. Of course, the power lines, they're swaying. We've started to see some little debris flying. We've seen some little limbs, and we're starting to see the first shingles come off. Okay.
Well, Michael's direct landfall occurred east of Panama City in Mexico Beach. That's a small town. It was hammered and left in ruins by the storm's eye wall.
And Matt went back to Mexico Beach to see how the community is recovering from near oblivion.
It's 2:20. Not looking too good. Absolute devastation. We were definitely ground zero.
It was severe. I mean, this storm literally came in with its foot on the gas and exploded right out front.
Nate Odom rode out Michael in Mexico Beach to stay with his marina. He never expected the storm to be so strong. Nearby, a wind gust of 139 miles per hour was measured before the instrument was destroyed. And then there was the water. Odom watched as the town was engulfed by storm surge.
But everything, within a few blocks of the beach was, underwater. I'm elevated here about 6 feet, and we had 5 feet of water in this store here. So.
And since the entire town lies just a few blocks from the Gulf, nothing was left unscathed.
Literally the town was just wiped off the map. So we're basically starting from scratch.
I mean, it was just unbelievable. Everything's gone. Catastrophic.
Alan Gaddis owns a real estate company. We ran into him on the first day of his office's reopening nearly 1 year from the storm. For this longtime Mexico Beach resident, Michael changed everything.
We've been here since the early 60s, and I've stayed for every storm, and we just thought we knew what a storm was until this one. And it taught us all a lesson, taught us all a good lesson.
That morning of 10/10 of 18 was just to take you to your knees.
Mexico Beach Mayor Al Cathy says 75% of the homes and buildings in the town were destroyed, including his hardware store.
Everything was just, it was hard to take. It took a while to get your arms around that.
Mayor Cathy says after the initial shock, folks started working together, and in 6 weeks he had his hardware store back open in a warehouse. Mexico Beach lies on what's affectionately called the Forgotten Coast. It's an area that's off the beaten path. Residents like it that way and want to keep it that way.
Our spirits are high. We're a unique, quaint, charming coastal community. We're not for everybody. We don't try to be for everybody. We don't have an identity crisis. We know who we are. We know what we will be again.
Visitors are slowly returning, a vital part of the town's ongoing recovery.
Me personally, I'm just tired of looking back. I think a lot of us are, and we just really want to keep moving forward.
There is certainly a long way to go here in Mexico Beach, but they're working hard, and a lot of construction is going on. This place likes to be called the Forgotten Coast, but they definitely want to be remembered as well, so folks will come back and visit. In Mexico Beach, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.